First, welcome to our deep dive on the disappearing medical packet in U.S. immigration. In this video, we will unpack why mandatory medical exams are critical, what changed with eMedical, and how to handle the confusing instructions about sealed envelopes after your interview. Stay with me as we move step by step through what to expect and how to prepare confidently. Next, here is our roadmap. We will start with an overview of the medical exam and the eMedical system. Then, we will compare digital and paper workflows. After that, we will decode the instructions some applicants receive to return to the physician after the interview. We will then lay out best practices, walk through common scenarios with diagrams and timelines, and close with quick FAQs and a short quiz. Before we proceed, a brief but important disclaimer. This video provides general information and is not legal advice. Policies change, and clinic protocols vary by country and even by clinic. Always follow your panel physicians and the U.S. consulate's instructions. For case-specific advice, consult a qualified immigration attorney. Now, why does this matter? The medical exam is a critical step in family reunification and immigrant visa processing. Confusion about whether you will receive a sealed envelope or rely solely on eMedical creates stress at exactly the wrong time. Our goal is to clarify what is changing, what stays the same, and how you can prepare confidently. Moving on. Here is what is changing. Historically, applicants received a sealed envelope after their medical exam, which they carried to the United States and presented on arrival. Opening it could jeopardize the visa. Today, eMedical allows panel physicians to submit your results directly to the U.S. consulate electronically. In that case, you usually will not receive a physical envelope for the interview or travel. However, hybrid or paper-based practices remain in some regions. Some clinics still prepare sealed packets for specific reasons, which we will explain shortly. Next, let's compare digital and paper. In the eMedical path, results are transmitted electronically to the consulate. You typically do not receive an envelope, and consular officers verify your medical clearance online. It is often faster and lowers the risk of lost documents. In a paper or hybrid path, clinics may prepare a sealed packet and sometimes release it only after your visa is approved. This can serve as a backup or meet specific requirements at the border. The key is that practices vary by country and clinic. Now, about the confusing instruction to return to the physician after the interview. This typically happens for two reasons. First, preemptive preparation. The clinic holds the final documentation until your visa is approved, then releases the packets. Second, documentation specificity. Sometimes, a separate travel document is prepared only after issuance of the visa. The conclusion is straightforward. If the clinic instructs you to return after the interview, follow their instructions precisely. Next, let's visualize the process on a timeline. The medical exam occurs first, followed by the eMedical upload within about 1 to 7 days. The consular interview usually takes place 1 to 4 weeks later, though timing varies. A decision may be made the same day or after additional processing. If the clinic asked you to return, that step typically occurs only once your visa is approved. Finally, you travel and present yourself at the port of entry before the medical validity expires. Moving forward, here are best practices. First, confirm transmission by asking the clinic whether your results were submitted electronically or if you will receive a physical envelope. Second, document the exact answer and the date. Third, if you did not receive an envelope, proceed confidently to your interview, because the consular officer can access eMedical. Fourth, if the clinic instructs you to return after the interview, follow up promptly. Fifth, carry essentials like your passport, appointment letter, vaccination record copies, and any clinic receipts. Finally, note your medical exam validity to avoid travel timing issues. Additionally, here is a practical toolkit. Confirm the path by asking whether your results were sent via eMedical or if you will receive a sealed envelope. Request the clinic to note their answer on your receipt or via email for documentation. If you must return after the interview, clarify what to bring and when to come. Ask when your medical expires to plan travel, and get a contact channel for status updates. Now let's look at an illustrative snapshot. A growing majority of clinics use eMedical, while hybrid and paper workflows still exist in some regions. Because variation remains, always verify locally with your specific panel physician and consulate. Next, let's apply this to real situations. In scenario A, The clinic confirms eMedical and gives no envelope. You proceed normally to interview and travel. In scenario B, results are submitted electronically, but the clinic instructs you to return after the interview. Do so once approved and collect the sealed packet if they prepared one. In scenario C, the clinic uses a hybrid or paper system, so expect a sealed envelope and do not open it. In scenario D, during administrative processing, the clinic may hold any physical packet until a final decision. Finally, in this segment, here are quick reference templates. Use the clinic question template to confirm whether your results were submitted via eMedical or whether you will receive a sealed envelope. If you need to return after the interview, ask what to bring and when to return. For interview day, bring your passport, appointment letter, vaccination cards if applicable, and the clinic receipt. If you have no envelope, do not worry, because the officer can view eMedical. For travel day, confirm your medical validity window and carry any packet sealed without opening it. Now, a quick knowledge check. If your doctor confirms your results were submitted electronically and you receive no envelope, what should you do on interview day? Option A. Cancel the interview until you receive a packet. Option B. Proceed confidently. The officer can view your results in eMedical. Option C. Bring an unsealed copy of your X-ray to the interview. Option D. Demand a paper packet from the clinic. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is B. Proceed confidently. The officer can view your results in eMedical. Since the clinic submitted the results electronically, a physical envelope is not required for the interview. Next quiz question. Why might a clinic instruct you to return after your interview? Option A. To upsell optional services. Option B. To prepare or release a sealed packet only after visa approval, or provide specific travel documentation. Option C. Because eMedical failed and you must repeat the exam. Option D. Because the consulate requires applicants to hand carry all records. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is B. Clinics may hold or prepare a sealed packet to release only after your visa is approved, or they may provide specific travel documentation at that stage. This practice varies by clinic and country. As we wrap up, remember these key points. eMedical is increasingly standard, and not receiving an envelope is normal in many cases. Some clinics still issue or hold sealed packets until your visa is approved. Always confirm how your results were sent and follow clinic instructions. If you did not get an envelope, proceed confidently because officers can view eMedical. Finally, know your medical validity window to plan your travel. In summary, the mandatory medical exam remains essential, but the way results are handled is evolving. Whether your process is fully digital or includes paper elements depends on your clinic and region, so clarify early. Being told to return after the interview can be a normal, clinic-specific workflow and is not automatically a cause for concern. Use the checklist and templates provided to stay organized and reduce stress. Finally, thank you for watching. If this video helped, please like, share, and subscribe for more clear immigration guides. I would love to hear your experience with eMedical versus sealed packets. Share your story and questions in the comments below.